Am I audible? You can hear me? Yes. That's a small room, right? So, you know, initially we planned to do it outside, by the pool side, where we have the restaurant SETA. The space would have had been very picturesque, but there were chances of rain. That's why we couldn't do it. So, I'm Gaurav. I'm Gaurav Paul, the executive chef of our hotel. I'm in the industry for over 18 years, 4 different continents. This is my 9th hotel. I welcome you all. But I'm a chef with a broken arm, so just you know, minor accident I had, but I did not want to cancel this. I wanted to meet you, find people. So it's so minor that we were playing cricket, and when you behave like a 20-year-old, when you're in your late 30s, this is what happens. So it is very minor. I just got a surgery done with a plate and 6 screw. But still, I did not want to miss this opportunity. As I cannot cook with both of my hands, so Surya is going to help me with a few of the dishes. If any one of you can come here to help me with the dishes. Anyone interested? Please do. Please, 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 anyone, please. I don't mind all of you doing it. Please, kahin se bhi aa jao, ma'am, no problem. Anyone else? So Surya and you, okay? Anyone, please, aa jao. Come. I will go and stand there then. Anyone else? Aa jao. So we have primarily 3 dishes. So all the dishes that we are going to make today is from a restaurant SETA. So SETA is our Mediterranean and Asian restaurant. So it operates only for dinner, and we are closed on Sunday. It serves amazing food. Like, everything is fresh, the ingredients are absolutely fresh. We do not even put most of the things in the fridge. We receive it, we process it, we serve it, or we discard. So things are as good as that, and nothing goes into the deep freezer apart from few of the cheeses and all. So what we are going to do today is cover few dishes from SETA. But see how shameless I am, I did not even ask their name, so please introduce.
Hi everyone, I'm Akanshi, and I'm from UXC team, so some of you might know me, and I'm currently working as an Android developer, but if I get really good at this, then you might see me here sometime.
Perfect. But not as an executive chef, huh?
Maybe.
I'm Soumya from Driver Platform team, and I work as a data analyst there. I am Astha from the finance management team, and I work as a software engineer there.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to use the mic, I think so.
Oh, okay, right.
And Surya, yourself?
My name is Surya. I'm working with SETA kitchen. So it's been good restaurants. You should come here and you should try our food. So that's it.
Okay, so we are doing 3 dishes today. 1 salad, 1 appetizer, and a dessert. So for the salad, we have a lovely quinoa, pumpkin, and chickpea salad. That's a vegetarian dish, but you can add chicken, meat, egg to give a non-veg version. So that will be the first dish. Second dish is the most popular and the most fastest moving item in the menu. We call it, uska naam hi hai yuzu koshu shrimp. It's a reincarnated Japanese dish. So yuzu is a kind of a citrus. Yuzu is a kind of citrus. It's a Central South Asian citrus. It's very similar to that of an orange. And we have an extract of yuzu. You all can come and just smell or taste. It's very rare, very uncommon, but for this dish we use it. And when we call it yuzu koshu, that's a Japanese seasoning. So it's fermented green chilies, salt. You have the peel of yuzu, the extract of yuzu, the juice of yuzu, and you make it, you blend it along with softened butter. So that's how you get the yuzu koshu butter. And last we have, dessert is the last one, you can understand. We have a lotus or a Biscoff cheesecake. So Biscoff, you know, like the polygamist internet, कुछ भी कर देता है. Like I think this is विदेशी पार्ले जी. Simple ना, come on, उसको like ट्रेंड चलता है ना. पहले वो हुआ था एक बार जब during our lockdown, dalgona coffee.
Yeah.
सब अभी कुछ दिन पहले हो रहा है कि वो वाला गाना आई बीन ड्रिंकिंग मोर अल्कोहल फॉर लास्ट साइड, सब नाच रहे हैं उस पे वैसे ही कुछ बिस्कॉफ चीज केक अपना है, सब यही कर रहे हैं. सो दैट्स इवन वी आर डूइंग इट, बट वी आर डूइंग इट विद अ twist. So without wasting time, we'll straight away go to the first salad. Come on, let's start the salad and tell me the ingredients. कौन सा क्या है? Bring the first bowl. Okay, lettuce.
Lettuce, yeah.
Okay, then.
Pumpkin,
Okay.
chickpea, and capsicum.
No, that's not a capsicum.
What?
That's a sun-dried tomato.
Oh, sun-dried tomato, cauliflower, onion.
Huh?
That's caramelized onions, right?
Caramelized onion, yeah, sauteed onion. Now the rate of onion tomato has gone high, so we are sun drying it so that we can use it for long. So just kidding, no, this is part of the actual recipe. So rest after this, it's very easy. You mix everything on the bed of the pumpkin, the roasted pumpkin. You put it and you serve it. And but I'll show you step by step. But we have a very interesting dressing. It's not a regular honey mustard vinaigrette or a lemon olive oil vinaigrette. This is a tamari soya dressing. Tamari soya, it's a gluten-free soy sauce. So even the ones who's celiac in nature, has celiac problem, can go for this particular salad.
What is tamari exactly?
Tamari, it's a gluten-free soya. It's a type of soya sauce. There are various kind of soya sauce. So tamari, जैसे कि suppose I was talking of citrus, जैसे कि आपका grapefruit हो गया, pomelo हो गया, lemon हो गया, lime हो गया, orange हो गया. So soya sauce has different types. जैसे कि राइस होता है, different types of rice, वैसा different types of soya sauce, light soya, dark soya, very easy example. So tamari is a type of soya sauce. So it has no gluten content in it. So what we do, who would start? You? Okay. So what we do is, and we have the pumpkins here. So pumpkin, you take the pumpkin or the kaddu, you peel it, and then you cut them into wedges or size, shape of your choice. You season it with salt, pepper, oil. Chop it thyme and rosemary. You slit it, put it in the oven at depending on the size, usually 175 degrees centigrade for 20-25 minutes is a good time for it to get softened. So let's start. And over here, we put this first. Thoda thoda karke. I'll use a spoon. Yeah. You know, like I myself, aaj hota hai na, like you see everywhere chefs wearing gloves. No, actually you shouldn't be doing it. Only ready-to-eat food, only the ready-to-eat food you should wear gloves. But while cooking, while prepping, while chopping, while cutting, you should never wear gloves. Kya hota hai, like suppose you have gloves in your left hand and you're cutting with the right hand. A piece of the rubber can get into it. You're cooking, suppose you're cooking with the gloves on. This could be hot at one point of time, like we don't know, like we handle 8 to 9 pans at a time. One can be very hot. You touch it and you injure yourself. We chefs have a habit of washing or sanitizing our hand very frequently. The moment we leave the kitchen, we come back, we wash our hand. We are shifting a job. Like suppose I'm working with chicken, the next thing I'm going to peel potato. I wash my hand. So we have an alarm in the kitchen, so it rings every 20 minutes. Irrespective of what you are doing, we have to wash our hand. So gloves, up to you. Ready to eat? Yes, but processing, cooking, please don't. So use the spoon, it's here. We take little of it. So ma'am has put the chickpea, sun-dried tomato, roasted cauliflower, and the caramelized or sauteed onion. Up to you, no problem. Okay. ठीक है. Next ingredient we have is this. What could this be? If someone wants to come and have a closer look, you're more than welcome. What could this be? Absolutely.
Yeah. It's sprouted.
Soaked.
Oh.
It happens.
Okay.
So quinoa. So quinoa is a pseudo cereal. Again, an overrated thing. Believe you me, when it comes to the calorific value, the nutrient content of it, our dalia is higher in all aspect. But we, ये बिस्कॉफ जैसा हो गया है. फिरंग है तो अच्छा है kind of. So, but still, it's a very क्या बोलूं, very versatile cereal. I usually love. I love it. Not only salad. Do try quinoa khichdi. It's beautiful. The same way the way you make khichdi at home. Instead of using dal and chawal, use quinoa. Like you do everything the same, but instead of dal and chawal, you use quinoa. It comes out very well. Like for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for any meal you can have that. So quinoa. Now the next ingredient would be quinoa. Just give it a whisk. Okay. Now we take some lettuce. So that's your assorted lettuce. There are again, ma'am, you do on this. Surya, can you come and help of tearing the lettuce and folding the salad? Now Surya is wearing a gloves because he has to toss the salad, and it's a ready to eat. So whenever it's a ready to eat thing, you should wear gloves. Like for plating your dessert, for plating your cut fruit, your fruit salad, you should wear a gloves, or else just keep your hands clean. Would the quantity be fine? Quinoa. Okay, that's it. Now the tamari soya, it is already pre-made and kept. It is no rocket science, guys. Very simple. So you take tamari soya sauce. If you do not get tamari soya sauce, do not hesitate to use your regular soya sauce, the one which you make use for making your noodles and your fried rice. Just use the same. So you have tamari soya sauce, oil, salt, pepper, little bit of mustard and honey, just to give the tanginess. If you want, you can add in lemon juice, but I would say no. The sharpness, the piquantness of soya sauce is more than sufficient. Now that's the tamari dressing.
So already added salt and pepper, everything is there. So you have to just mix it in.
And we toss it.
Yeah.
We place the.
Yeah.
So what are the ingredients? Can you all name anyone? We start with one ingredient of the salad first.
Assorted lettuce.
Assorted lettuce. Up.
Caramelized onions.
Caramelized onion.
Chickpea.
Chickpea.
Wheat quinoa.
Quinoa. One more.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomato. Or
Tamari.
tamari soya sauce.
The roasted cauliflowers
Roasted cauliflower. Yeah, I forgot that.
and papayas, of course.
Papaya nahi. Pumpkin.
Oh, sorry, pumpkin. Oh, sorry. It looks like papaya because it's cut in that way. My bad.
And we top it up. We top it up with. Who wants to say something? Someone wants to say. Yeah.
Why do you saute the lettuce? I thought
No saute.
It's
With-
assorted.
Assorted.
Yeah.
Assorted. Please don't saute lettuce. The last thing that what a chef can do. But believe me, I've seen like not seen. I've had in a restaurant in Paris. They grilled the romaine lettuce. I don't know, like they are French, they can do anything kind of. But क्यों मैं? Please don't saute lettuce.
It makes it crunchy or it makes it.
It's soggy यार, कैसा अजीब सा हो जाता है.
Right.
No, on top like that. Just
And on top as a garnish, she has used feta cheese. And then, just to make it a bit more interesting, we have some chili popcorn. So you all can come one by one. I'll just pass it around. And would you like a taste of it? Yes? Yes, a big one? Yes? So let me keep this here. After a while, we can taste this. And chef, can you ask someone from the service team to serve the pre-portioned salads? So we are done with it. Should I go for a quick recap? Quick one. So the ingredients used. We'll be sharing the recipes on your email ID, all of them with photographs, so that by chance, if you want to make it at home, by chance I'm using the word, you can do it. So very simple: pumpkin, caramelized onion, roasted cauliflower, your boiled chickpea, your sun-dried tomato, assorted lettuce, roasted pumpkin, feta cheese, and popcorn, and tamari soya sauce. So we are done with the first one. Yeah, I love questions.
apart from the soy sauce, would you add like salt and pepper?
Like the salt and pepper is already there in the dressing,
Okay.
and soya sauce is something which is a bit on the saltier side. We all know, but Palette and color is your choice. What's your favorite color? Mine is red, so we can't call each other bad. So wait, taste is yours. You can put in salt, or you can ask the chef to lower down the salt.
I have one more question. So currently one of my relatives is pregnant. So they're not allowed to have soy sauce. So is this one allowed, or this is because it's gluten free? I'm not sure. About
See,
the other qualities.
don't. If in doubt, keep it out.
Okay.
Use lemon olive oil vinaigrette. तो ये हो गया. So we have started circulating the. वो खाएगा कैसे? स्पून वगैरह कुछ है?
Someone can try from here as well.
Y'all can come and try here. Like we have some spoons.
I know it's not chef prepared, but it's.
नहीं एक ही है यार. It's the same. There is no rocket science. We don't make rocket and all. We make food, so it's the same thing. Y'all can make it. Y'all are free to come and taste from here also.
There you go, Shubdeep.
आ जाओ.
Try.
Shubdeep, I love your hair, man. I can't do it. We are not allowed to.
Why is that?
Like, would you like होगा या ऐसा करके मैं घूमूंगा? नहीं. It's against the brand standard and the hospitality industry. Yeah, in USA I had ponytail, so I can't do it here also.
You wanna try?
सब स्पून यूज मत कर, मुझे कुकिंग के लिए क्यों लगेगा? कोई बात नहीं.
We keep some aside.
हाँ.
अरे हाँ.
Soy sauce, salt, pepper, oil, little bit of mustard, honey. Okay, should we go to the next one, or you're going to munch on this one?
I would like to try it as well.
Please.
We come from that side. I'm using all your spoons, it seems.
How's the salad? You can't say anything about from that. चलेगा? The sourness the tartness is coming from the soy sauce, and it has your lemon juice as well. That's why we have pumpkin in it. Pumpkin, we all know, it's a bit mellower and it's a bit on the sweeter side. So when you have everything together, it has a neutral thing on your palate. So it's not overpowering, it's not strong, it's neither very soft, but it's a neutral kind of a flavor in your palate.
I think popcorn in a salad is also very innovative.
Yeah.
I never really had that before. Very interesting. Yeah.
Like we, it happened by accident.
Yeah.
So, kind of. So, corn was the ingredient, one of the ingredients in the salad. So the person preparing it thought popcorn,
Oh.
and we implemented popcorn in this. We saw that it's coming out so well.
Yeah.
So instead you have the corn kernels, the yellow one was a ingredient in this particular salad. But उसके जगह popcorn लेके आ गए, तो हम लोग popcorn like no, it's looking good.
Yeah,
So
very interesting.
yeah, that's how.
Like chili.
Yeah, it's a chili popcorn. Again, we had to have something sharp in it. That's why chili popcorn. So it's done. Can we go to the next dish? So that would be a yuzu koshu shrimp. What is yuzu? Very good, excellent. And koshu, yuzu koshu, it's a marinade, a Japanese marinade or a Japanese seasoning, where several ingredients along with fermented green chili. Green chili means मतलब अपना हरा मिर्च नहीं. Not even your capsicum. It's a different kind of a chili. It's a Japanese chili. It's a bit sharper. A very मतलब बहुत क्या बोलते हैं? It's very hot. So it's a fermented form. You put that in the marination and the seasoning. So shrimp. So we go. এগুলো চলছে তো? Down করে দে. Okay, so again, yuzu koshu shrimp. What we are going to do is, please आप लोग खा लो पहले. Oh, Instagram भी हो रहा है. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if you're taking some photos, please, please tag us.
Me too.
And you can take my photo also. Yeah, thanks. It's a good feeling. So should I ask someone clearance? You can keep it wherever you feel like. Just नीचे रख दो. I'll ask someone to have it cleared. Should we start? Sure? Yes. Okay. So the next dish. Anyone the name? The full thing? पूरा नाम. Name of this dish.
Yuzu,
Yuzu, Y-U-Z-U, yuzu, koshu, K-O-S-H-U, koshu, and T-I-G-E-R, shrimp. ठीक है? So they're tiger shrimps.
Oh my God.
So that's how it is. So salt, pepper, oil. You marinate the shrimp. किस में करेंगे हम लोग? ना marination इसी में कर देते हैं. So someone come, please. Whose turn? You want to try? No, vegetarian? Wow.
I'm a veg too, but I don't think I'll ever get a chance to cook with non-veg, so I don't mind.
So please, aa jao. So what you're going to do is, you're going to put a little bit of oil, salt, pepper,
Okay.
and then turn it
Just
thing on the both the side like this, tuck, 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 tuck. You do it. Some oil in the pan and you.
Okay. This pan here.
Yep.
Okay. So first I put.
First you
some oil
put some oil.
Okay. Okay. This is pepper.
Yep. That's pepper. Not that much. A little bit.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now you put the salt. Salt can be generous. आ रहा है. Okay, and then you just pat this so that it's evenly spread across. Same thing here. And you didn't season this side, so we season. Done. And now we. So we are heating the pan up. So it's a non-stick pan. Usually we do this on a robata grill. That's a charcoal grill. Believe you me, like we can understand. Like when we cook so much, we are into cooking that कौन सा meat और कौन सा fish और charcoal में बन रहा है, कौन सा gas में बन रहा है, which is cooked in a iron tawa, which is cooked in a steel pan. We understand the difference. But I can't do it in an open grill here. But in the restaurant, what we do is we cook this prawn in a open charcoal grill. So the flavor is amazing, and you don't take too much time. Just you flash it. Like for cooking seafood and fish, you do not, especially for grilling, you do not completely grill it on the flame or on the fire. You cook 3/4 of it, 3/4 of the doneness, and then you rest. उसका जो internal latent heat होता है, that cooks the whole thing up and keeps it moist, juicy, and the cooking is to the best of perfection. So the pan is almost hot. How will we understand the pan is hot or not? By seeing the movement of the oil. So if the oil is running all over the pan, that means that okay, it has got the temperature right. If the oil's movement is not that fast, then the oil is still cold. So we can understand the oil is quite hot. And we have all these, then we put it one by one. You can hear that, the sizzling noise. If the oil was cold, there would have been no sound.
What do I use to
Yeah.
move it a little bit?
No. Like people, you know, again one tendency people has of tossing. कुछ भी है, कुछ भी पानी भी दो तो ऐसे toss करेगा. अरे यार, no.
How do you avoid it being overcooked at some point?
I'll tell you what to do. I'll give you all those tricks. Okay. So it should form, whether you're cooking a vegetable, not a pasta, please, you have to do this with pasta. But when you're sauteing something, you're grilling something in a pan or whatever, you have to leave it there for a while. यार छोड़ दे उसको, तंग मत कर थोड़ी देर के. Let it form a nice caramelized crust on the either side, and let the heat go up uniformly. अगर आप हिलाओगे उसको, so the heat generation जो होता है वो uniform नहीं होता है. So थोड़ा सा दबा दो. And in the meanwhile, Chef Surya, you can start with the yuzu koshu butter. How will you do that? Where will you do? किस में करोगे? Then how will you do the dessert? Oh, okay. You have already made. Okay. So what chef has already prepared the butter, which is kept here. So I'll tell you what are the ingredients that we have. We have your softened butter. It's up to you. You can use salted or unsalted, but you have to be careful. So butter, we have your sea salt, little bit of grain sugar, that's your chili, that's the ferment. No, like being very honest, we don't have that. So we use normal green chili and we ferment that. Just a moment. Yeah, normal Indian green chili. So y'all can see this. It has got a nice. No problem. Oh, there's a problem here, na? Let's stop it. Just take it outside because I have to take it outside. There might this might have a problem. Fire now. Just take it outside. There's too much of smoke. Or you? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just transfer the pan. It's fine. The cooking is done almost. So, what is it that you should observe? When you're cooking seafood or prawn kind of a thing, 3/4 of it must get cooked or get translucent. Stop the cooking. Just flip the side and stop the cooking. अपने heat से वो cook हो जाएगा. So this will keep the moisture and it would be juicy. So कभी-कभी होता है ना seafood rubbery हो जाता है. It's because of that. So you should always prevent that. Now all the ingredients are here. So I'll repeat. I have your softened butter, sea salt, sugar, fermented green chili, lemon juice, your lemon zest, garlic, and mint. So we mix everything and we make the butter. Just put the butter on top in the hot pan itself. Huh? Where's the hot pan? You put it down. Put in that. It still has the temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too much. Yeah, so it is almost done. But when we are doing it on the grill, we don't do it like this. What we do, we put it directly on the prawn, on the. Yeah, fine. This is done. Again, remove. So, got it? Shrimp, salt, pepper, oil on the grill or on the hot plate or on the pan. Pan has to be very hot. Cook it for a while. When it is done, we put the yuzu koshu butter. Your yuzu koshu butter has softened butter, salted or unsalted, sea salt, sugar, fermented chili paste, lemon juice, lemon zest, mint, and garlic. So now we do the plating of it. Chef Surya, would you do it? Huh? The extract is this. Yeah. So I'm so sorry. This is what kitchen is. You can make mistake. This is a yuzu extract. Okay? This goes in the butter as well. See, cooking, you know, like if it is bakery, you do measurement in the scale. But cooking, just eyes, andaza. Because I might give you the recipe of this much. At home, you might be doing the double of size. I'm sorry? It's sour, it's pungent, but it has a little bit, yeah. You have to understand, it's on the lesser side. So we do the plating.
Yeah. So this is some fried garlic chips. So we'll put a little bit on top of it.
So he has put fried garlic chips on the prawns.
So this is spring onion. We cut it small.
Finely chopped spring onion. So here I have, what is this? What could this be? Lemon. Okay, any other name for it? Everyone is saying lemon. Yeah, yes. It's a normal confusion for everyone. ये क्या ये नींबू है? नींबू मतलब ये lemon है. This is not a lemon. This is lime. Sweet lime मौसम्बी को बोलते हैं. This is the छोटा version. So this is a lime. Lemon is those nice big yellow ones. ठीक है, तो that is lemon. This is a lime. So we have lime, and you see some chili kind of a thing on top.
Yeah.
So that is a Japanese garam masala. We call it a togarashi. So it's a 5-spice mix. I really don't know what the 5 spices are, but I can make out that there are some til kind of a thing here. Chopped dehydrated parsley is there. So this goes as a garnish. Simple salad, chef, the salad. So basic lemon olive oil vinaigrette.
Sometimes lettuce we are using it, and some onion, olives, and cherry tomatoes.
But now when it is a ready to eat salad, chef should have had worn a gloves, but he forgot, no problem. So this is what it is. This is the highest moving dish of or the signature dish of SETA. We sell close to 1,000 portions a month. So every table has this. And the kind of service, like the concept of SETA restaurant, it's a izakaya style of dining, which means sharing. So most of the plates that we have in SETA, are like this, in skewers, in small portions, or 2 pieces, so that you can share the dishes. So we have yuzu shrimp here. There are 6 pieces of shrimp in skewers each. So that's it. Anyone wants to try? Yeah, please. We are a question or? Yeah, please. I love questions. Please come up. We are sending a mono portion for you to try.
I have a question. So you said that we should cook it 3 by 4
Hmm.
hours and then we should keep it.
We should rest it. Now see, this prawn is cooked. See,
It's all done.
exactly. If I cook it completely, are they serving it? Okay, Anish nahi. Yuzu shrimp. So we try the shrimp first. আরে কাজ করো, জল ভর, তারপরে গরম কর সবাই। ওইটা দিয়ে করে নি, জাস্ট হালকা করে মুছে দে না, ওইটাকে মুছে দে। হ্যাঁ, হুম হুম।
So chef will be taking 5 minutes break after this.
Now we finish it and we go for tea. Yeah, we finish it because the last dish we have is a dessert. As I said, it's a Biscoff cheesecake. So cheesecake can't be done over here a la minute. Like these are the dishes which I could do a la minute, but not the cheesecake. So I'm going to give you the basics and then show you how it looks like. Just wait. Huh. Next item vegetarian you can make, though we'll be using egg in it, but you can make it vegetarian cheesecake, no problem.
What do you serve with that?
No comments. But if you want a eggless dessert, we'll serve it to you. But this can be done without eggs. Refined oil, normal sunflower oil. See, we Indians, our immune system and how's it?
It was good.
Like it? Kacha nahi tha na? So we have developed our immune system. Like if we get into intricalities of it, like if you go to abroad countries, animal is killed, it is rested, it passes through the rigor mortis, then it is hanged, and then it is served. But what we do, chicken liya, gala kata, drum mein dal diya, oh this is fresh. So our immune system is very strong. So having olive oil, see, it's good, no doubt. But if you say again nutritional value, coconut oil is much better. Absolutely, without doubt. And olive oil, there are many types of olive oil. Like you have an extra virgin olive oil, you have a virgin olive oil, and you have a regular olive oil. And there is something also known as an olio di sansa and unclarified olive oil. So which olive oil you are using is also a factor. But yes, extra virgin olive oil जिसको बोलते हैं, where the acidic level is less than 1, that is not meant for cooking. You cannot take a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, put and cook your meat and fish. No, that has a very low oxidation point, so it burns off very quickly. So क्या करते हैं? You can use olive oil for cooking, but not extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is usually used for salads and dressing. ठीक है? But yes, if you are using olive oil every day, not a problem. But think of the budget as well. It's more expensive. So should we start? Did you have the prawns? How's the prawn? Nice, right? I usually love this. Yeah, you have a question?
So does it make any difference, like while we are cooking on pan and grilling it?
Absolutely, friend.
I mean the oil which we use. Can we use the same oil?
Because वो नीचे रहता है. The flame is here, and you're cooking it over here, so it's okay. It doesn't burn. But लोग करते हैं ना कि like people put. Yesterday I went for award. Like I must tell you that SETA won an award yesterday by the Easy Diners as the best romantic restaurant. The event was at Ritz-Carlton. So I was there. Like you have free booze and food, so I went with a broken hand. कौन छोड़ेगा? So I saw the chef that he was putting, he had the same thing and he was putting it in the grill. And वो आग आ रहा था, so he was showing off. But that entirely changes the taste of the food. Never do that. अगर कभी-कभी होता है, like you have oil in the pan, you give a movement at it burns. Stop that immediately. It looks good, it looks fancy, but that spoils the taste of the food. So avoid it. So should we go to the cooking of the cheesecake? So what I'm doing here, I'm making here. See, I'm not heating the thing up. I'm just giving you a brief and I'm showing you how it is done. So what we are doing here is we are making a double boiler. So we are heating oil in a water in a pan, and then we'll put a mixing bowl. We will put the anda and the sugar, and we'll make something called a sabayon. S-A-B-A-Y-O-N. What is sabayon? Sabayon is a mixture of egg yolk and sugar, and it can go up to many consistencies. You have a light sabayon, you have a thick sabayon, and there is a very popular Italian dessert called a zabaione. So zabaione itself is this. You just put in some marsala wine and you're ready to go. So what you are going to do is, so we are going to make a sabayon first. So here it is. He has the egg yolk. You all want to try? The whisking part, yes. And that's sugar. So the egg yolk goes in.
Do we want granulated sugar or just a normal sugar?
See, granulated sugar, we use caster sugar because the grains are very small, so it dissolves quickly. So it makes your life and the process quicker. So what we do, we will pasteurize the egg yolk first. Pasteurizing is taking the temperature of the egg yolk just above 65. So it eradicates the harmful bacteria, which is E. coli and salmonella, which is present there, and then we add in the sugar. So when the temperature rises a little bit, you put the sugar. But we can't do the whole process here. I'll just give you a brief so that you understand how it works. And believe me, if you want, you can try this at home. All the recipes you can try at home.
How many eggs did you take?
This is 4.
This is 4, but we'll send you the recipe. You'll understand better.
So
This-
I have a question. So you said that you have to cook this to avoid these bacteria, right? What about when people have, say, sunny sides up, where it's
You're
all
cooking it.
runny?
You're cooking it.
So, like, but the yolk is still runny, right?
See, even a popular Italian pasta carbonara, it is kacha egg yolk. It is even your rare steak. When you have a rare steak, the internal core temperature is 52 degrees centigrade. It hasn't reached 65. It's a personal choice. But this is done. This is pasteurizing just to eradicate, because this is a dessert. So नहीं करते. Kacha people also, the bodybuilders eat kacha egg yolk also, na?
Yeah, that's right. So egg white doesn't have it, yeah?
Both has.
Okay.
Both has. So the temperature has gone up. So he's making the sabayon. You all can do this now. Give it a nice whisk. And it should be one motion. If you're doing it clockwise, it should continue clockwise. If you're doing it in anti-clockwise, it should continue anti-clockwise. Mix and match नहीं कर सकता. Everything is कुछ problem. You can hold it.
What's the reason?
Curdle हो जाता है. There are chance of it curdling. Like pattern जब change हो जाता है, there is a chance. Like होता है, there is no such thing. That's why mixer grinder you see ना, it's always a single motion. Or it stops, again you do, but it splits. Now we'll do it quickly. What else do we have, chef? This is, we put this last. Mascarpone. So the ingredients is mascarpone cheese, cream cheese. Apart from this, there are few other cheese which you can use, like a quark. I really like quark cheese and sour cream, so that it gives a bit saltiness, a sourness to it, which I enjoy. And at last, we have to set it with gelatin. So the sabayon is almost done, but it should have been a bit more thicker. ये बहुत light है, ये इसको thick होना चाहिए था.
And how does it become thick?
Well, like keep on cooking, yeah. Even the egg will start, cooking, so it will start getting thick. But this is fine now. We'll just give a demo. Go ahead, chef. Now you finish it. Anyone else wants to try the whisk? Yeah, please come. The same way, but it has to be stronger. इसको पकड़ के you have to hold it. हाँ. See, it's thickening. Are you understanding? थोड़ा थोड़ा tight हो रहा है. छाती को कर दे. Yeah. No, that happens in your egg white. But when you're doing it with the egg yolk, it is more on protein, so that doesn't happen. And you're doing it on heat, so that cooks it. So when you're making meringue, which is with the egg white, you don't cook that. You do it at room temperature with sugar or without sugar.
I've seen usually people use those whisks because it's otherwise very hard to do with your hands, right?
Like if my right hand was working, I would have done it by now.
No, not this.
Then?
The egg white meringue that you were talking about. Where they...
The balloon whisk, yeah.
Yeah.
That is called a balloon whisk.
Okay, yeah. I think
दे
that's
दे
very
दे
hard
दे
to
दे
do with hand at the very
हाँ, हाथ से नहीं होता है. Like it will take a lot of time.
Yeah.
So machine, when in the era of machine, why you want to put so much of effort? So the sabayo or this custard is made. You all can see that it has thickened. So it's, you can from here you can understand that the consistency is quite thick. Now we finish it. We add in the finish करो. Okay, थोड़ा दे. We'll set with that. So the sabayo is done. Now goes the mascarpone cheese. That's your cream cheese. No, ricotta is not used for your cheesecake. Ricotta has granules. If you have seen ricotta is like chena, the one which we use for making a dessert, rasgulla and all. So that will so when you think of ricotta, is the texture same as a cheesecake? No. That's why mascarpone cheese, your cream cheese, your Philadelphias, your quark, your sour, they have a smooth texture. So that's what you use for cheesecake. So see, there are lots and lots of companies here in India which makes your mascarpone, but what we use here is very similar to the ones which I used abroad. There's a brand called Zanetti, Zanetti. It's an Italian brand. It's more expensive than the Flanders and the Amul. If you're doing this at home, I would prefer you guys to use Zanetti, Zanetti, Zanetti. So that's what we use in this hotel for our bakery products. Now see, this is a nice smooth mixture. This part of the recipe is very important. when you mix the cheese and your egg yolk, we have to make it very smooth or else it will have lumps, so that comes to your mouth directly. That doesn't give you that smoothness. So this is done. Now we add in rest of the ingredient. The rest of the ingredient would be cream, little bit of milk and whipped cream. So we finish it, and then at last we put the gelatin. So here we have the gelatin. We keep it here for a while. So cream and milk, and here chef's last would be the so we have Chef Amit here. Chef Amit is a pastry chef. He is the mastermind behind all these dishes. Usually this is your thank you Amit, we are proud to have you with us. Cheesecake, here we have with gelatin. You also have the baked version of it, which is a baked cheesecake, and we have one in the vitrine. What we call a proper blueberry cheesecake is there. You can try some. So there goes in the gelatin. No, I love questions.
Is that gelatin have vegetarian alternatives to that, or are they like substitutes?
See, gelatin can never be vegetarian. It is made with animal tendons. They say, but it is not gelatin. It is you know, like people also uses something called a Bengal isinglass. People uses something like an agar-agar, but agar-agar is not a gelatin. They are two different things. It has the same purpose. But agar-agar and gelatin is not the same. So if someone is telling you that I have a veg gelatin, that person is lying. Gelatin banta hi hai animal tendon se. So this is almost done. Now things are getting delayed. I believe it's almost 6 o'clock. You guys are chutti for the day, or you have to go back? Home. Good. So at what time did you come for work? 9. वहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यार. My day has just started. But that's good, man. Good life. That's good. Even my wife works from home, and it's my dog's chew. That's work. She puts it on the space bar, and she does her job. So this is done. What we do is we have molds like this. You all can do it anywhere. Anything like anything in glass, anything in cup. So these are ring kind of a thing. This is a mold that we use here. We put it on an aluminium foil, and we put the Biscoff crust, and then we press it hard, and then we pour this mixture and we put it in the fridge. And with this comes the end of a cookery show. Can we, Amit, can we get a plate of that, please? The finished plate. Oh, it's here. Yeah, please. No. That's a very good question, but no, because we put it in the fridge. We just, if it doesn't come out, we just take a knife or a palette knife. We just go round. वो हो जाता है.
Because I've seen it sound
So yeah,
struggle.
if you are doing something like of a cocotte, I mean something egg in a cup kind of a thing, you need to do it. But for cheesecake and all, no. ऐसे निकल जाता है वो. Because it has gelatin, you leave it outside for a while. Directly when you take it out from the fridge, if you put it, no, it will stick. But you have to rest it for a while. Like keep it in room temperature for a good 5 minutes. It's done. So that's how we do it. We put some whipping cream on top and some cherries, and we serve. So one Biscoff thing on top, and you usually put some crumble all around. Okay, so that's our. Can you lift it up, chef?
Yes, sir.
So that's how we present. And we have a portion of this as well for you to taste. I will not take any of your time. We have tea, coffee for you. Please enjoy. And do anyone have any questions? Anyone with any questions? Again, a very good question. Half an hour to 45 minutes will set, but again depending on the quantity. Suppose this much, 15-20 minutes is fine because gelatin is going to work this fast. But not a freezer, fridge. No, not where we have the ice. So let's do one thing. You're going to have it here, or should we have it along with the tea and coffee? Yeah. We have a dessert as well. So yeah, we keep it outside. You can take it from there. So
I have a question.
Yep.
Like, say we have something called overcooking. Is there something like over-freezing or
Over freezing. See, freezing when it comes to non-veg, ideal temperature is -18 to -22. But you go to Siachen where our Jawans are, it's -40 there. So 18 is the point where it is approved by the food safety management system. So -18 is the core temperature, has to be -18 for us to call it frozen. Because prior to that there are certain bacteria which do not grow. So -18 is the temperature from where freezing starts, hygienically. Anything else? Any questions? Yeah, please.
Yeah, so if someone has to transition from IT to cooking, what is the route like? How do we get into
Go to MasterChef. Simple. That's the easiest way. But yeah, like if the question is on a serious note, you have those craft courses, but it will take ages for you to become an executive chef. So when I became an executive chef, I was the youngest in the country. At the age of 30, I was an executive chef with Hyatt in Gurgaon. So yeah, so IT is a good job. We think that.
you have to be opening for sous chefs or interns?
Lots of
Ramesh, you're not doing this next time.
lots of OJTs.
Maybe a part-time thing, like for fun.
Right.
Now, okay, anyone of you interested, please let us know. We can have you here for a day or two.
No moonlighting.
So is there like a proper course that one should take?
Yeah, there are courses like in India you have several, they are called the craft courses, which is 1.5 year. So 1 year you have your theory and practical classes in your college and 6 months of industrial training in any of the hotels. And there are also, few classes which are done exclusively for food. You do that, you go, you give your interview, you give a trial and you start working. So many things are there. That's how it is. And we had to do a 3-year hotel management where first year, second year, third year, second year you need to go to a hotel for internship, industrial training. I had done it in Oberoi Grand. Then before completing my third year, I started working. Like the convocation was on 2nd of August. I started working from January itself. So our was a private college, so they gave us an NOC, so that was not a problem. So ho gaya. But sooner it is better it is. Like people, after graduating does hotel management, but I would say that after class 12, please enroll yourself, like your brother, your sister, your cousin, whatever. So it's a booming industry. It's doing very well, and it's hotel management doesn't mean that you have to work in hotels. Like when we had 84 students in our batch, when we finished it, we were 62. Industrial training में लोग छोड़ दिए. People, more than 50 people wanted to become a chef. आज के दिन में I am the only chef from my batch. Rest all have changed the profession. So it's a tough thing, huh? Like my longest hour I still remember when I was working in Hyatt Regency Kolkata. 1st of December I got into the hotel at 9 o'clock in the morning. I left the hotel on 3rd 2 a.m. So it was 42 hours at a stretch without sleep, without changing, with nothing. And then I sat in the car park waiting for the drop and I fell off asleep. And the security guy thought that I was drunk. So these are the things also happens in our industry, but it's a fun industry to work. It's a lovely industry. You get to see new people every day. So you understand human behavior a lot more. So that's how it is. Any more questions?
Is it possible to be a vegetarian chef?
Why not? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like my background base is Western. Like I've worked in Michelin star restaurants. I've cooked numerous types of meat, but I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork. I'm a Hindu, I'm a Bengali, so my family doesn't eat, so I don't eat. It's up to you. We have like in one of the hotels I worked as an executive chef, the banquet chef was a vegetarian. He did an amazing job, but he did not touch any of the food. So absolutely, why not? Or, yeah, you cannot be a chef with a broken hand for sure. Initial days, you have to work. Yep.
How competitive is the industry then?
Very. Like it's you who has to make the difference, no one else can. And देखो ये आज के दिन में people like Shania Kapoor, Ananya Pandey, they are actress. Even अपना इंडस्ट्री में वैसा होता है. It's everywhere. Nepotism, favoritism is everywhere, but too much of competition.
One more thing, like some people believe like being more authentic is the key to good cooking, and some people are like, I want to explore with my knowledge of cooking.
Here, like perfection, authenticity, and creativity cannot come to a parallel line. If you're creative, you cannot be authentic. If you're passionate, creative, classic things you won't do. So both are right on their part. But yes, learning the basic is very important. Like if you do not know the basics well, you can't cook. Or yeah.
How do you replicate the same thing with the same taste every day? Because
It doesn't happen. Same thing, same taste doesn't happen. It happens only in packets, not in this food. Yeah, you have that idea. You have that idea because two tomatoes won't be of the same sourness, right? Even nature can't replicate. We are humans, so it won't be exactly the same every time. थोड़ा सा इधर उधर होगा, which you might not understand, but yes, होगा. और कुछ? Should we go for tea, coffee? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hope you all enjoyed. सब ठीक था? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bind up कुछ
हाँ हाँ. वो उन्होंने को बुटे के दे.